you tweeted something the other day, and I had Rick Glazer on, and I thought it was important that your voice could heard because I didn't want it to get drowned out, as it pertains to, you know what I mean, people saying, oh, it's probably not true, she ain't this, she ain't that. But I wanted you to share your half of the story because I've had Rick Glazer on twice, and I have him next Monday. Him and Rick Ross are coming on to talk about their roles in boxing. And
they're lying. Point blank period. I have a contract, and I intend to enforce it. Point blank period. So, I mean, I gave Rick Ross the opportunity to come on board with me in September. Flew out there, met with him, sat down with him, spoke to him face to face, and he said he was interested, and when he had the money by November, and November rolls around, the money wasn't there, and so I moved on. I found somebody else. Big fight comes around, and it got turned down. I mean, if we talking about Anthony Peterson.
Yeah, Anthony Peterson, yes.
I was offered a fight for him for Chris Algieri for $100,000. He turned it down.
Wow.
He turned it down because he said he needed another tune-up. I felt like, no disrespect to Chris Algieri, but, I felt like that was a good fight for Anthony, and he needed to take that fight. Then after that, I got him on a Dusty Harrison card that was scheduled for February 19th. Dusty and Thomas LaManna were putting it on in D.C. And I flew Anthony out to Vegas to work with Devin.
Wow.
Because he told me he could fight southpaw. So he spent a week there and he came back. But it was a good experience for him, because that was Devin getting ready for JoJo Diaz.
Right.
And he comes back and, everything's everything. Then I get a call in the morning from my guy from boxing scene, Jake.
He's everywhere. He's like in 40 places at one time, dog.
Right. And then he sends me a press release.
Wow.
Saying that Rick Ross and Rick Glazer signed Anthony Peterson. And he's like, I thought Anthony was your fighter. Like, he is my fighter. I got a contract. I got 2 contracts on him. Matter of fact, one was actually witnessed by Ronica Jeffrey. She was there. She signed it.
Wow.
Ronica Jeffrey, I don't know if you know her, she's former world champion. But she came with me to be a witness. And I'm like, this is crazy. So if you go on Boxing Scene right now and you look up the press release, the article, it says editor's note, Anthony's not signed with Rick Ross and Glazer. He has an existing contract with Sarah Fina.
Wow.
So I show this to Anthony, and he, and also, mind you, right, when all this was happening, when I moved on, I actually gave Rick a courtesy text. I have the text. I posted the text.
Rick Glazer, Rick Ross.
Rick Ross. I'm gonna say Rick. When I refer to Rick Ross, I'm gonna just say Freeway. Right? Okay. I gave him a courtesy text and I said, "Listen, I had to move on. Ant needed money. I got him a monthly stipend. Okay, not gonna say how much, but he's been paid well. His rent's been paid. He ain't had to worry about nothing. Got him health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Sent him to Vegas. You know what I mean? I went above and beyond.
Right.
It's like hard for me to it just gets me so upset. But I gave Rick Ross a courtesy text saying I had to move on, but I would love to have you as part of the team. I'd love to have you as a marketing or, do his social media, whatever the case may be. Right? He's like, yeah, I'm down. This all on my Twitter feed, right? And I'm like, cool. And, so I don't mind him talking to Anthony. I have a contract. Like, whatever he can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So then when this press release comes out, I go to Anthony and I ask him, like, yo, what is this? Oh, I told you I was going to keep him on the team. I said, yeah, but not as your manager. Like, how you going to have another manager?
Right.
Or advisor or whatever. Like we have a contract, bro. I'm paying you. So then I call Rick and he's like, oh, well, we're just going to use each other's names. I'm going to use his name to build my credibility up, and he could use my name. I'm like, it don't work like that. If you want to say he's your fighter, cool. Give me half of the money I gave him.
Right.
And then you can say he's your fighter all you want to. But then, after that happened, I get a phone call from Thomas LaManna. Who's this Rick Glazer dude? What are you talking about? He's calling about Anthony's fight, checking on his fight, about the opponent. I already got the opponent. I'm paying $7,000 for the opponent.
Oof.
What you calling about my fighter for? You go, guess how he offers to pay for the fight? Take a guess. I can't make this shit up. Take a guess.
In Bitcoin.
Nah, with Rick Ross autograph signings.
No.
I ain't making it up. Have Thomas LaManna come on board. Will you bring him in right now? I can't make this up. So they just really trying to play me. And I really do believe that it's because I'm a woman, because I'm not a Keith Connolly, because I'm not a Cameron Duncan. They feel like they can get away with it. And I'm really upset at Ross because he playing the fence. He trying to be cool with me, be cool with Ant, be cool with... It don't work like... If you a snake, you a snake.
Wow.
I gave you the opportunity to come on board. You wanted help? I offered to help you. I told him from the beginning when he told me he was going to partner with Rick Glazer, I said, it's a bad move, bro. Rick don't have a good name in the sport for shit like this. I remember 15, 20 years ago, I was working for Gary Shaw, right? I'm working for Gary Shaw. I'm making $125 a day, right? Working for Gary Shaw on site. I'm also working at Sapphire's Gentlemen's Club as a cocktail waitress, bottle girl. After one of the fights one time, I invite Gary Shaw, Leon Margulies, Lou DiBella, and Brad Goodman. And Rick Glazer. Right? They show up, they get their little table, I'm serving them. Rick comes, he can't even sit down. They won't even let him sit at the table. He got sat in the corner. This is like, I'm talking, this gotta be 15 years ago. I knew back then he had a bad name. Like, you can't even sit with us, bro. Because of the shit you do. Snaky, sleazeball shit. And